Sunday morning, 15th October. I'm heading up to see my mother. She called me 3 times yesterday. She's all confused. I don't know what kind of medicine they're giving her, but she was really confused. Anyway, I'm on my way up to see her. So I'll turn you around if there's anything interesting, and stick around. Here we are up by the Boy Scout camp. Well, I pulled out not looking. Okay. We're up by the Boy Scout camp. Heading to Du Bois. See my mother. I was only joking about the date. I know what day it is. It's August 11, 2024. See, I had to look on my phone though to see what the day was. So I checked the rain's all done. Flooding's all over with. I don't know if I had water in my basement or not. I didn't even look, because I have this theory that if I can't do anything about it, don't worry about it. So I didn't even look. The only thing down there is my furnace. That's what I was worried about. But this morning I turned my furnace on and it's working. So my water must not have got high enough to damage my furnace. My furnace control panel probably sits about 3 feet off the ground. That's all I'm worried about. You get more than 3 feet, then it's time for a new furnace. And I just put a new furnace in. 2016, I put a brand new furnace in. So I should have a few years yet to go on that. There was a lot of down towards Benazet. I don't know what happened, but Friday they had shut the road down, Route 555, and they were going nuts down there with rescues, I guess. I don't know what happened. I saw our fire department go by with a boat, a flat bottom, big inflatable raft. I didn't even know they had one of them, but I guess they were using a boat to rescue people. I don't know what the scoop was, whether they were getting them out of their houses or getting them out of cars or what, but it was a real mess down that way. And we had trees down. I think you saw that picture of the Friday when I came home. I went up this road to go to my mother's, but on the way home there was a big tree down. I guess the ground was just so saturated that, you know, the roots let go. That was right up around here somewhere. Should be running into it pretty quick, where we can see where they cut it out of the way. And what else was exciting that day? Well, we didn't have any power outage. My next door neighbor across the road, yeah, right here is where that tree was down. It was a big one. See, they cut it out of the way. It was a big tree. Where is it? Yep, right there. That big tree was right across the road. Took them a while to cut that out of there. I'll have to look on the way home and see if there's any good pieces of wood I could grab. Somebody must have already took good firewoods. Anyway, my neighbor across the road must have had a completely flooded basement, because there's guys over there today working. She's only there on the weekdays. She's a young girl, works for the electric company, I think. And then she goes home, wherever home is, on the weekends. So she's not at that house on the weekends. So she probably didn't even... She would have went right after work on Friday home. she even knows, but I don't know what all they have in the basement of that house. But there's a couple guys over there hauling buckets of mud and stuff out. So, lucky. Like I said, I didn't look at my basement. I'm sure I probably had a few inches, but the only thing there is my furnace. My basement's pretty much worthless for putting anything down there. I wish I could move my furnace upstairs. Then I wouldn't have to worry about it. Well, I could, I suppose. I still have to heat my basement, though. So I'd have to put some kind of downdraft or something. Next time I need a new furnace, that's what I'm going to do. Move it upstairs. My front porch, the one out by the highway, I'd like to close that in and make a room out of it. And just have like a workshop. Maybe put my furnace out there and hot water tank, washer and dryer, that kind of thing. And build a workbench out there and insulate it really good so that you can't hear the cars so much. But that's a long way off. Will I ever get money to do that? If ever. But anyway, I'll get back to you later. See if anything's up with my mom. I'm up here at my mother's, sitting in her room. She's not here. She must be at church or something. She's got a nice room here. I could live here. Got a microwave over there, a fridge, TV, nice bed, nice recliner. I got my feet up. Nice window. It's a nice room. I'll trade her. She can have my house. This is all I need. Basically all I do at home, sit in one room. I think I'll move in here. Hey, I almost forgot about everybody. I was up there at my mother's till, well, it's 3:15. So we went outside for a while, sat out in the patio for a couple hours with some friends of ours from a long time ago. So that was nice. She was really sad when I got there. She was crying and crying and crying. I don't know if she cries because I'm there or if she cries because, oh no, here he is again. She cried. They brought her in from she was at church. So I waited in her room probably 45 minutes and then they brought her back in a wheelchair. She was crying before she even came in the door. And it's that worry stuff. You know, I know everybody said mothers worry, and I believe that, but this is way beyond normal. I mean, she's crying and crying and crying, and it's about things that are craziness. Like, she said she heard on the news they were putting kids in garbage cans in China, and she's crying and crying. Mom, I said, you can't. I mean, it's beyond belief. She worries about the nurses, the doctors, the janitor, the people that cut the grass. Somebody's out there cutting the grass, and she says, oh, I hope he's okay. I hope it's not too wet. I mean, for God's sake, it's way beyond normal. But time and time again, I try and change her. And then that giving away food, they brought her lunch in. And we talked about it before she even came to lunch. I said, Mom, you got to stop. Last week you told me when you're in the hospital, you worry. You're going to stop doing that. You also told me that I told you that no more of this giving your food away. When they bring you a plate of food, you eat it. And don't worry about everybody else. And right away they brought her food, and it was a turkey sandwich, turkey salad, and soup and some ice cream. Right away. Can you eat this sandwich? You take the sandwich. You eat this soup. Do you want this soup? You got to have this soup. Why don't you eat this ice cream? It's beyond normal. It's way beyond normal. It's craziness. Craziness. So I sat there and I made her eat it. And she ate one half of the turkey salad. And then she started trying to give the soup away. And I said, Mom, you said you weren't going to do that anymore. Eat the soup. So she finally ate the soup. Then it was the same thing with the ice cream. She's trying to give the ice cream. I don't want your ice cream, Mom. You eat it. I love her, but man, oh man. That's a big part of her problem. She just don't think of herself at all. She's always telling me, take care of yourself, but she don't take care of herself at all. I don't know. Anyway, we went outside on the porch. She's better. She's a little more stable than up here today, and she was yesterday. She called me 3 times yesterday. Second time she called me to wish me a happy Father's Day. She said she forgot it was Father's Day. And I didn't let on that it wasn't. I just said thanks and, carried on. But yesterday she was mixed up. She called me 3 times and I don't mind. It's not that I care that she calls me 50 times a day, but she called me 3 times yesterday. And it was like, she wanted to know who told me that she died. And I said, nobody told me that you died. And she said, well, they brought me back. I was no clothes in my room. I must have died. Somebody took all my clothes. I tried to explain, no, Mom, when they took you back to the nursing home, they put you in a different room so you could be watched by the nurses station. They didn't that's why you didn't have any clothes there. So, I don't know. I don't know what to do for her, Just go there and be there, I guess, and listen. Anyway, it was nice sitting outside. We had the weather's beautiful, beautiful day today. Mid-70s, sunshine, wind, nice breeze is blowing. And I pulled over here in my favorite spot, one of my favorite spots, because I had the air conditioner going. It's pretty hot. I mean, it's not, well, it's hot in my van because it's all black. So I had the air conditioner going. A nice day to ride with the windows down, but can't drive and do that. Sounds like it's raining, but it's not. It's all these seed pods hitting my van from all the trees. Anyway, my mom's doing good. She's physically, the more she moves, the better she moves. Like when I first got there and she'd been sitting for a long time, she could hardly stand up by herself. And she needed help from the nurse. But after, like when we went outside for a while and stuff and moved around, she's better. So that's the way it is with everybody. So yeah, she's all right. I'll throw some random pictures in here on the video. Nothing else new. I don't know, did I say I started my furnace this morning because I didn't know how high the water got in the basement. But it didn't get high enough to hurt my furnace, so that's all I care about. There's nothing else down there. So, I'm going to head home, stop at the dollar store, I think. Dollar General. Family Dollar. Go to the Family Dollar. I think I'll get some hot dog buns and I got a list. Peanuts. I want a jar of peanuts. I'm dying for peanuts again. Peanuts and hamburger buns. Maybe some lunch meat of some sort. And some tuna for Stewie because we're out of tuna. Stuart's mad at me. So, Stewie's a stinker. Alrighty, well, Stewie did something funny today, and I forget what it was. Oh, I let her out on the porch. She came out, she was sniffing around all over the porch, all over the legs of the chairs and stuff. I thought, well, something must have been out here. Maybe another cat or something. So anyway, she walks down the yard and she's out under the picnic table. Pretty soon I look over and there's a chipmunk. He's up on the porch right where she was, and he's sniffing all over the place. So one of these days the two of them are going to meet and it's going to be a firestorm. But so far Stewie's always out by the picnic table when the chipmunk comes out. And he's been coming out a lot because I've been putting a lot of times Stewie won't eat. She won't eat leftovers, believe it or not. So I put her, whatever's left over, I put out there for the chipmunk. So he's pretty regular chipmunk. He's going to get fat. Fat chipmunk. So I guess I'm going to head out. I pulled over because I'm tired. Oh, that's another story. Yesterday, I was so wore out Friday. It's with my mother in the hospital and all that. And then the storm, the rain. And then, Saturday, I slept pretty much all day. I'd go to bed late, sleep for an hour, get up. Sleep for an hour, get up. Sleep for an hour, get up. And then I slept pretty good last night. After Creature Features was over, I fell asleep. I slept pretty good, but this morning I was tired. I'm tired now. So I just pulled over for a little while. Get some caffeine. Not falling asleep tired, just my legs are tired. Legs are tired. I'll probably take a nap when I get home, after I go to the dollar store. General Family Dollar. Alrighty then. Talk to you again soon. Take care. Stay frosty. Dale out.